Oh, look, defense is a small. No, Mr. Edwards. We got SGA, right? We'll talk.
Janae, he says it's going to not just be a small part. Yes, please.
I'm going to pick up where Perk left off.
As always.
Because I think we're on the same time. We're brother and sister here. Like, if you think about it, yes, defense is important, but you are also on the other end going up against the best defense in the NBA. You need to put the ball in the basket, and Ant will need help. Over the course of the season, we've seen him grow on the fly, dealing with double teams, triple teams. He will need a certified second option who has merged to be Julius Randle. Celebrate what Julius Randle has done as of late for the T-Wolves. He's not only been a scorer, he's also been a facilitator. And this is the first time in a playoff series we've seen two T-Wolves in Julius and Ant average 25 in a series. So they're coming in confident offensively. They'll have to be able to knock down some shots along Ant with playing defense as well.
And remember, we didn't get to see Julius Randle in that Knicks series against the Pacers last year. So he wants to be out there and show what he has in the playoffs because this is the best we've ever seen him play in the postseason. You're picking up where Perk left off. I'm picking up after Perk because I actually have some shoes I have to bring with us to Oklahoma City that he left here at the studio at Shanae. But I will say the one point that I mean, you know, it's Perk.
Them boats.
The one point that I wanted to make on this, I think it's equally for the Timberwolves, the self-inflicted wounds here. You cannot have 20 turnovers against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ask the Denver Nuggets. They will make you pay. But before we move on, Shanae, there's a matchup we have to feature in this series. This is my favorite subplot of the series. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, they're cousins. Check this photo out. They're extremely close. They have been their entire lives. This is just precious. Look at these adorable babies. But now, fast forward, this is what Shai said about facing off against his cousin in the West Finals.
Yeah, it'll be very fun. It's like, it's hard to even explain. Like, if you know how close we are, he's literally like my second brother. He's been through every stage of life with me. Picking up a basketball to going to prep school to making the NBA, like we've gone through every situation together. For both of us to be where we are is special. To compete against each other is even more special. But I am trying to take his head off for sure.
What nice sentiment. There is another team in Minnesota, though, that has high expectations this season. It's today's Electric Moment brought to you by Hyundai. Napheesa Collier and the Lynx, they're off to a hot 2-0 start, averaging a league-best 94 points a game. Collier had 23 points in their win over the Sparks, and she stopped by our Los Angeles studios for a quick chat with a special guest. Oh, I'm so excited. We now welcome in Lynx star Napheesa Collier to the show. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
It's always good to see you. Let's just talk about the career year you had in 2024. And then you win Defensive Player of the Year. Now you're going into year 7. I don't know where time has gone, but what is it? How can you take another step forward? Is there a mantra that you have as you're going into this season?
I think just never being content in where you are. There's so many things that I still want to get better at, so many areas that I feel like I can still improve in, and just keeping that hungry mentality where I'm working every offseason to come back better.
Let's talk about that hunger, because I've talked to players who you make it to the finals, and then you get this sort of summer of congratulations, it was so cool to see you there. And for some people, that's awesome. And for other people, that's like, I don't want a reminder of that. I want to be congratulated on the big thing. I want to get there to that mountaintop. How has that the last couple of months been for you in terms of that?
I think the second one for sure, because you're so close, and to have it like so close in your grasp, you can almost taste it, and then to not get it, it fuels the fire internally more, where I don't want to be congratulated for making it there. I want to be congratulated for winning a championship.
I mean, the general manager survey says, okay, yes, we expect you all to be back there. The GMs have said that they not only expect the Lynx to be the favorites to win a championship, but also you to be the favorite to win the MVP. What's it going to take to achieve that?
I've never really been focused on individual goals. You know, the team goal is really what I'm focused on. Like, I want to win a championship, and all that other stuff, the accolades come as a result of your team winning. So yes, of course, it's good to get those awards, but I mean, I would trade it all to get a championship. It's a process. We're not going to pick up where we left off in the finals. That took an entire season to get there. We're focused now on our journey this year. And so really kind of just enjoying that process.
You're here to make a very special announcement with the Lynx, and we have a little bit of help, actually, a special guest to join you in making this announcement as well. We are now joined by Justin Vernon of Bon Iver. This is the first of its kind collaboration for a professional women's sports franchise and a Grammy-winning recording artist. Justin, welcome to NBA Today. Thanks so much for joining us.
Malika.
Can you just tell us a little bit about, first of all, you've been a Lynx fan for a long time.
Very long time.
But you guys just met a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
And that moment was like, I would have been quaking in my boots, meeting one of my sports heroes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to the MVP, you know.
Yeah,
like,
there you go.
of course I'm going to be a little nervous.
See, there you go. But not nervous about this partnership that you guys are starting here with the Lynx. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, I just have been so inspired by your team, the organization. Went to so many games last year and have been a fan for a long time. And I just wanted to figure out a way to support the team and the organization, but also like so inspired by the community action that you all take and the impact that you have in the community. A lot of the stuff we've done in Bon Iver over the years has been helping women's shelters, partnering with organizations like that. And I just thought, what a better way to support the team than amplify all these things we're doing.
And one of the things that you're working on with this multi-year partnership is addressing gender inequities as a result of domestic and sexual violence, sex trafficking, health disparities, and barriers of education and leadership as well. Those are all really important pillars. Why was that something that both of you sort of felt like this is the partnership to do that?
I mean, you see inequity everywhere.
Yeah.
Growing up, I was, raised by a real feminist mom. And seeing those things, it's always just been something I've been really passionate about. Just stepping into that role of trying to be vocal about these incredibly important things has been something I've always been passionate about.
And Nafisa, having sports be sort of the vehicle to be able to do that, you've done that for years and years. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot. I think the Lynx, way before I got here, has always represented standing up for what is right, social justice, like closing the barrier with inequity, and especially in the women's side, and like standing up for women and empowering them. So partnering with someone like Justin, and he has such a huge platform, and then I think merging like music and basketball, there's so many similarities in that, where of course we work in different fields, but we have like the same goal.
You got a partnership and a chip that you're going for. Another Minnesota team going for a championship as well, the Timberwolves, one of the last four standing. Nafisa, you're going to be pulling up to one of those games in the Western Conference Finals?
Absolutely. Every time we're here, I'll be at the game.
And any message for the Timberwolves here? You're
go out
going
and
for
get it. Yeah, I would say go out and get it. I mean, we have the talent. I think we have the drive. You guys know what it felt like last year. Don't lose at home. You got to bring it home for us.
There you go. And they do it, you do it. It is a good time to be a Minnesota basketball fan. Justin, Nafisa, thank you so much for stopping by NBA Today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Malika.
Don't go anywhere. We're going top of the top next. The best plays of the second round and who is the MVP of the playoffs so far? We're going to answer that right after this.
You just got the one.